Welcome to Yukio World. Today we want to talk about top 10 most popular sports around the world. Before we start, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. 10. Golf. Golf has approximately 450 million fans across the world. Golf's origins can be traced back to 15th century Scotland, but the modern version of the game was developed in the 18th century. Golf is played on a course with 18 holes, using clubs to hit a small ball into each hole with as few strokes as possible. The four major tournaments, known as the Majors, are the Masters, the US Open, the Open Championship, British Open, and the PGA Championship. 9. Rugby. Rugby has around 475 million fans, mainly in the United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. Rugby was developed in England in the early 19th century at rugby school. Rugby has two primary forms, rugby union and rugby league, with differing rules and tournaments. The Rugby World Cup is held every 4 years for rugby union, while the Rugby League World Cup is contested every 4 years as well. 8. Baseball. Baseball has an estimated 500 million fans, predominantly in the United States, Japan, and the Caribbean. Baseball's origins are debated, but the modern version of the game was developed in the United States in the 19th century. Major League Baseball (MLB) is the most popular baseball league, with 30 teams from the United States and Canada. Baseball is played with a bat, ball, and glove and has unique terminology like strike, home run, and grand slam. 7. Table tennis. Table tennis is enjoyed by around 875 million fans across the globe. Table tennis was developed in England in the 19th century as a parlor game. Played on a table with a net, ball, and paddles, table tennis is a fast-paced, precise sport. It has been a part of the Summer Olympics since 1988. 6. Volleyball. Volleyball has approximately 900 million fans worldwide. Volleyball was invented by William G. Morgan in 1895 in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Volleyball has indoor and beach variants and is a part of the Summer Olympics. The FIVB Volleyball World Championship is held every 4 years for both men and women. 5. Tennis. Tennis boasts around 1 billion fans worldwide. Tennis has roots in 12th century France, but the modern game was developed in England in the late 19th century. Tennis is played on different court surfaces, including clay, grass, and hard courts. The 4 Grand Slam tournaments, Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon, and US Open, are the most prestigious events in the sport. 4. Field hockey. Field hockey has over 2 billion fans, mostly in Asia, Europe, Africa, and Australia. The sport has ancient origins, but modern field hockey was developed in the British Isles in the 19th century. Field hockey is played on a grass or synthetic turf field with a small, hard ball and curved sticks. The sport is part of the Summer Olympics, and the Hockey World Cup is held every 4 years. 3. Basketball. Basketball has around 2 billion fans worldwide, with major fan bases in the United States, Canada, and China. Basketball was invented in 1891 by Dr. James Naismith, a Canadian physical education instructor, in Springfield, Massachusetts. The NBA National Basketball Association is the most popular basketball league globally, with 30 teams from the United States and Canada. The sport is also a part of the Summer Olympics. 2. Cricket. Cricket has an estimated 2.5 billion fans, primarily in countries like India, Pakistan, England, and Australia. Cricket has its origins in England, with the first recorded match taking place in 1646. The first international match was played in 1844 between the United States and Canada. The sport has 3 formats: Test cricket, One-Day Internationals (ODI), and 2020 T20. The ICC Cricket World Cup is the most prestigious event in the sport, held every 4 years. 1. Soccer. With an estimated 4 billion fans, soccer is the most popular sport in the world. Soccer has ancient origins, but the modern form of the game was created in England in the 19th century. The first soccer association was founded in 1863, and the first international match took place in 1872 between England and Scotland. Soccer is played by 270 million players in more than 200 countries. The World Cup, held every 4 years, is the most prestigious tournament in the sport, with millions of viewers worldwide.